Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hey, everyone. Come on in. Erin Sum here with Erin Sum Confidence Coaching and ErinSum.com. All right. So today I thought I'd pop on for a little bit and give you guys some information about how to build or how to get out of your comfort zone. Because you all know that you have to get out of your comfort zone in order to reach your goals, in order to thrive in your business, right? So I get this question a lot because I'm always talking about getting out of your comfort zone. How do you do it though? I don't know how to get out of my comfort zone. Please give me some tips. So that's why I'm here today to share with you. And give me some likes, give me some love if you're on here, if you can hear me, and just tell me that you're here. All right? So I'm first going to tell you a little bit about how I did it, because I used to be very, very shy, and I'm an introvert. And so back in the day, about 10 years ago, I wouldn't ask questions. You know, when I was in college, I would refuse to ask questions in class because I was too shy, I was too afraid, too fearful to even do that. And now I'm a speaker, a trainer. I'm doing Facebook Lives all the time. I do my own events. And so I just wanted to tell you a little bit about my background so that you can understand that I know what I'm talking about because I've been there, I've done it. I'm speaking from my experience of going from being very shy to a confident woman entrepreneur. Okay? So after college, I graduated with a psychology degree, and I went to work in a group home with foster kids. I absolutely loved it, but I wasn't feeling as fulfilled as I wanted to be. I'd always known since I was a little girl that I was put on this planet for a big reason, to make a big difference and impact on the planet. And so during that time, back in 2008, I had gone to some network marketing parties, and I decided to join one of the companies. Now, I went from being super shy and not wanting to ask questions in class and being getting super clammy, and I would start, my heart would start to race just thinking about asking a question, to joining a company where I would have to get up in front of groups of women and speak and sell. That was a huge leap. And you're probably asking, well, why did you do it? And here's the answer. It's because I knew I was put on this planet for a bigger reason. And I knew that I needed to do something to get out of my comfort zone, to stretch that comfort zone, to get out of that box that I had put myself in. Okay, so that's why I did it. Because I'd always had this vision of myself of making a big difference in the world. Okay, so even after I joined, I would be on conference calls with with my team, and I would get on, and the system that the conference call system would say, please announce yourself, and I would just sit there quietly, timidly, sitting in the background. I didn't want people to know I was there. I didn't want to ask questions. Well, I did, but I was too scared. I was too fearful of asking a stupid question or of being seen and being heard, right? I didn't want to be judged or criticized, so I just stayed quiet for the longest time. And then as I started to get to know the people, I started to get more confidence, and I would start to ask questions. So I just want you to understand how fearful and how shy I was even just a few years ago. So I joined that company. I took that big leap because my dreams were bigger than my fears. Okay, my dreams were bigger than my fears. So I knew I needed to get out of my comfort zone in order to grow and change and make that difference eventually. Okay, so I took a lot of baby steps along the way too. I'm still taking baby steps. I'm taking big leaps. I've taken a lot along the way. So as I said a second ago, your dream and your vision has to be bigger than your fears. So what does that mean? Okay, when you have a vision, a big goal, a big dream for your life, like I had, I knew that even though I didn't know exactly what that vision and that dream was, I knew that I was put on the planet for a bigger reason and that I needed to grow, right? So even though I didn't know exactly what it was at the time, I knew I needed to do something different. So my dream was bigger than my fears, right? So this is critical in order to get out of your comfort zone, because when your dream is really small, when you don't have a dream or a vision for your life, then you're never going to push past that comfort zone to get out there, right? So when you're thinking about getting out of your comfort zone and you're going, oh God, I really want to do this thing, but it's really scary, think about the bigger why. What is that bigger vision that you have for your life? What is that bigger dream? And it will help you to get out of that fear or stay in the fear, but do it anyway. Right? You've heard that phrase or that quote, feel the fear and do it anyways. That's what you've got to do. Is you've got to feel that fear and go, you know what though? I have a dream that's bigger than that fear. And keep going. Move past it. Okay, get out of that comfort zone. And the more you get out of that comfort zone, the more your comfort zone is going to stretch and grow. And the more it stretches and grows, the bigger it's going to get. And the more you're going to be able to do without that fear. And then you'll have a new fear. And then the comfort zone will grow even further. Okay? So it's limitless. You can keep growing that comfort zone forever. Okay? You're going to shift and grow and change. And then your dream will get bigger. And your comfort zone is going to get bigger. Okay? Start small if you need to. Okay? You don't have to take that giant leap that I took at first. You can take a baby step. You know, when babies are just starting to walk, they just take the littlest little step, right? You can do that too. Sometimes I take little baby steps. Lots of baby steps lead into big change overall. Okay? So start small. And when you get into that fear, when you get into that fear mode and you're going, oh my God, what if these people are going to judge me or criticize me, or, you know, what's going to happen? Focus on the vision. Focus on that dream. I know I'm put on this planet for a bigger reason. You still might not know what it is, and that's okay. But take a baby step. Do something. Okay? Think about, who do you want to help? Think about why you want to help those people. And how do you want to help them? You got to have that why too. You know, some people, their why is to have a better future for their children or their grandchildren. Some people, that why is to make massive changes for thousands of people in the world. Some people, it might just be a simple little thing. Whatever that is to you, find your why. Why are you doing it? Who do you want to support? Who are you doing it for? Okay. And start small. So, you know, I used to, when I first started doing videos a few years ago, I would make a script. I would stand in front of the camera. I would practice that script, and then I would stand in front of the camera. I'd set it up, and I would start to do my little speech, and then I go, it didn't come out right. And then I would start over. And then I go, that's not right. And then I would start over. And it would take me like 2 hours to make a 3-minute video because I was in that fear mode. I was in that perfection mode, and I was learning. And that's totally fine. If you need to make a script to make a video and you need to practice in front of your camera and it takes you 2 hours to make a video when you're starting, that's fine. And your comfort zone will grow. You will learn and you'll get better and you'll start to master it, whatever that thing is, and you'll be able to do it more with ease. So now I do Facebook Lives all the time because it's much easier for me to just hop on and make a quick video. I'm more confident in myself and in my in what I'm teaching to do that. And that will happen for you too, the more you stretch and get out of your comfort zone. So getting out of your comfort zone. Start by making a list of things that scare you. What scares you? Is it making videos? Is it doing Facebook Lives? Is it going to networking events and meeting new people? Is it striking up a conversation when you're at those networking events? Is it creating and doing your elevator speech, right? Talking about what you do in a short, concise couple of sentences. What is it that scares you? Make a list. All those things that are scary to you, that are holding you back. And then ask yourself, why are these things scary? Go through the list, each thing. Why is this scary? Okay, ask yourself, why is this scary? And then ask yourself, is that a realistic fear? Because a lot of times our fears are not realistic. We work ourselves up into a tizzy, worrying about all these things, coming up with all these fears and reasons not to do things, when in reality, it's really not that scary. There's really nothing to be fearful of most times. We get it, our gremlins and our limiting beliefs and that mind chatter gets going and stops us. So figure out what you're scared of and then brainstorm ways you can get past that. If you're scared of networking, if you're fearful of going by yourself, or you don't know how to approach people, find a friend, take a wing woman with you. And, maybe that person has more confidence, maybe that person knows more people, maybe that person's better a networker. Take that person with you so that they can teach you and you can kind of piggyback on them until you get the confidence to do it yourself. Okay? If it's speaking, join Toastmasters or some group that will help teach you how to speak, and you can practice in front of these other people who are also learning how to do it. That takes a lot of the pressure off. Let's see, what else? I already talked about videos. Make scripts, pre-record them if you need to. Work your way up into Facebook Live. Have a goal for these things. Maybe if for networking, for example, maybe the goal is to just meet one person. A lot of times we go to networking events and we think, oh my gosh, I have to meet everyone in the room, or I have to meet half the people. And again, we work up this fear. And it doesn't have to be that way. You can meet just one person and it can make a difference for you. Okay? Do what scares you. That's another step into getting out of your comfort zone. Just do it. Feel that fear and do it anyway. Ask yourself, what's the worst thing that can happen if I did this thing? What's the worst thing that can happen if I jumped on Facebook Live and just made a video? What's the worst thing that can happen if I went to that networking event by myself? You don't meet anyone because you're too scared. That's okay. No big deal. Try again next time. So what's the worst thing that can happen if you did that thing you're scared of? Another question, what's my fear? What am I scared of? If it's picking up the phone, what are you scared of? That the person's going to yell at you on the other end? Most likely that is not going to happen. Okay? What good might come of it if I did it? If I did that thing I'm scared of, what good might come? You might get a new client. You're going to gain confidence because you did it. The more you do it, the more you do that thing you're scared of, the more confidence you will gain by doing it. What could I miss out on if I didn't do it? What could you be missing by not doing that thing that you're scared of? Could be a lot. And ask yourself, am I going to stay in my comfort zone where I won't be reaching for my dreams, where I won't be moving forward? Or am I going to take that leap, take that risk, be fearful and do it anyway, and get out of my comfort zone where I will move forward, where I will stretch and I'll grow, and I will potentially make a difference for someone else, where I will be able to reach for my dreams. And a lot of times, for those of us who are visionaries and we have big dreams and goals, staying in the comfort zone can be way more uncomfortable sometimes than getting out of it. Think about that. You're going to spend your life inside your comfort zone? It could be way more uncomfortable. Okay? So those are my tips for today. And if you are interested, if you want to learn more tips, if you want to, if you want to get out of your comfort zone, if you want to stretch and grow and gain confidence, join me for my confidence challenge. Some of you watching are in the confidence challenge right now. We started last week. It's going awesome. We have a weekly video where I talk about getting out of your comfort zone, your fears, being courageous in the face of fear, your vision, your mission, how to have more self-love, all sorts of fun stuff. And every day there's a prompt to help you to move forward, to get out of your comfort zone, and to have more confidence. It's an awesome challenge. It's free. And this is for you if you're a woman entrepreneur who fears being seen or heard or judged or criticized. This is for you if you know there's so much more to your life than you're living, and you want to stop the patterns of holding yourself back. This is for you if you're a shy or introverted woman entrepreneur who's holding yourself back because you lack that confidence. But you know that if you just had some more confidence, that you could thrive. And you could make that big difference that you know you're put on the planet to make. And this is for you if you're an extroverted woman entrepreneur who feels like somewhere along the way, you lost your confidence. Something happened, an event, a situation that stole your confidence from you, and you just want to get that confidence back. So who do you know? Do you know just 2 women who might want to join this challenge, who fits that description that I just mentioned, who has those fears and those limiting beliefs and that monkey mind, the gremlins in your head? Do you know just 2 women that would like to join this challenge? It's free. All they have to do is go to erinsum.com/confidence challenge to join. We're having a great time. If you're in the challenge and you love it, give me some love, some likes, some hearts, some smiley faces. Anyways, I hope that this Facebook Live today, I hope that this gave you some things to think about. I hope it helped you to know how to get out of your comfort zone, and it inspired you to reach for your dreams and gain that confidence that you are looking for, that you need in order to thrive and make that big difference in the world. Anyways, everyone, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a great rest of your week. Mwah!